everybody's having a fantastic day. The competition for the dumbest person on the planet is getting kind of tight. Hang around till after the word from my sponsor. Boom, what's going on, everybody? Hey, that's right, this video is being sponsored by me. It's the moment a lot of y'all been waiting for. It's new shirt release. New shirt release time. Are you ready? Carry things that go boom. You know you want one of these t-shirts, 10, 12 of them at least, or something like that, to do that. And also, there's some Ladies Flash a Stranger t-shirts still left if you want one of them. Also, you need to email Lisa at embroiderystorewaco.com and tell her you want to carry things that go boom or a Ladies Flash a Stranger t-shirt today. Go get you some. Boom. That's right. There's the shirt right there. It was so hot off the presses, I didn't even have one when I made the ad. I guess I had to make a new one. What a great... It is absolutely gorgeous today. I didn't look at the temperature. It's just too nice not to ride. Of course, that means it's like 90 here in Texas. So, before we get to the main topics, I have several of them today. Of course, we got to mention this episode's famous woman I'd like to date. I think I've mentioned her before, I'm pretty sure I have, but keeping with the country music theme, I'm going to go with a very beautiful, shockingly gorgeous, honey pie, Miss Shania Twain. Shania Twain! Oh my God, look at her, look at her. She's my age, too. She is screaming hot. Still screaming hot. That's a beautiful country music singer right there. Yeah, me wouldn't mind dating Shania Twain or going on a date or anything. I don't care what we do. It don't matter. But I will tell you this, Shania. Our first date will be to the range where I'll let you touch everything I have that goes boom. All of them. Everything. You get to play with it all. And then I'm going to try to talk you into getting in my groupie van and going to a Forgotten Angel camp out. It's for charity, Shania. It's charity. You will enjoy yourself, I promise you. You haven't been to a Forgotten Angel camp out, you are truly missing out. It is that much fun. So, anybody that knows anybody, that anybody in the country music genre, that might know someone that can get on, or someone that knows anybody that knows Shania Twain. My email is 9mills@gmail.com. Email me and I will return that email for that bag full of hotness right there. Man, she is Speaking of Forgotten Angels, don't forget the link down in the description to their website, to their Facebook page. Get you some raffle tickets. You can win a motorcycle. How many times I gotta tell you that? You can win a motorcycle. How awesome is that? And you get to help out a great cause. Help them end foster care abuse. Help them expand to other states. All kind of stuff. It's just... And like I said, you might be rewarded if I can learn how to talk and win a motorcycle. It just for a $25 raffle ticket. How could you not do that? Okay? And or sign up for Harness. Harness is the best way, I think. Harness rounds up the dollar amount that you purchase with your debit card and gives that rounded up amount to Forgotten Angels. It's a click it and forget it kind of way, and you are automatically enrolled in all the giveaways. Help them out. Help them give kids, I say kids, young adults, a hand up or a leg up or whatever that they have never had. Don't forget about my Patreon. My Patreon members are, the coolest ever, and I've had more than a few of them for a long time. They've been helping me out. All it is a way to help me out with my channel, help me out with travel expenses, the camera, and all that stuff. For as little as $1 a month, you could help out my channel. I have 3 levels. I have pistol, rifle, and bazooka. Also linked down in the description. Also, I forgot to mention down there in the description is a link to Shade Tree Surgeon channel and Shay Lacey's channel. They will have the latest motorcycle to be given away. Check out their stuff too. I once was in Connecticut driving an 18-wheeler. Now, this was before GPS, folks. Now, this may shock some of you, but before GPS, we would have to write down directions. I would put them on a 3x5 index card and stick them on my dash. When you got a load assignment, you would get directions by the road. They would be, get off at exit number such and such, make a left on this, go 3 miles, make a right on this, go the. It would give you word by, step-by-step directions, because there was no GPS back then. Did have a cell phone, but it didn't have GPS on it. Just to flip up, kind of, you could make phone calls. That was it. Maybe take pictures. Anyway, so I was in Connecticut, I-95, and the direction said, you get off at such and such exit and go north. Listen, even number highways, interstate highways, go north or south. Odd number highways, no, the other way around, I'm sorry, odd number highways go north and south. Even number interstate highways go east and west. Although I knew that, just like I-4 does, in Florida, it goes north for a ways, but it's still east and west. Right? You understand what I'm saying? I-95 goes kind of east and west for a little bit through some parts of Connecticut, and that's the way it is. So this said get off the interstate, such exit, go north. And I can't remember the exact, directions. It's been many years. Like I said, there wasn't even GPSs. But then it said, go like 2 miles, make a right on this street. Then go another 1.5 miles, make a left on this street. And go to the T in the road, and the building went straight across. Just go right straight across into the truck entrance. There's a warehouse. So I did what the directions said. I got off the interstate at the exit number on the road it said to get off on, and it said, and I did what it said. So I went about the 3 miles, and I began to wonder, where's the street at? Now, people have often been wrong on how many miles, how far it was. They guesstimate, but they're not right. So I just kept on going, thinking, okay, I'm going to run into the street that I'm supposed to run to any moment now. Never did run into the street. So eventually I was able to. Now, in this part of Connecticut, I was in, I can't remember what major town it is, but you don't want to get screwed around on these signs. So I was able to make a left on a street, and hopefully I would find what looked like a major street, and I would make another left on it, and hopefully be back at the interstate. And that's what happened. So I found a street, made a left, went about 4 or 5 miles, found another major street, made a left, and it took me back to the interstate. I went back north on I-95, which is actually at that point kind of going east, and same street, same exit number. I got off. I must have missed. We got a bunch of buzzards here. I must have missed. There's an armadillo there. I must have missed a street. That's what I figured. So I did it again. I followed the directions, and sure enough, same thing. No street. I couldn't find the street. So now, as I'm headed back the same route, took the left again, and took another left to head back to the interstate, I got them on the phone. The warehouse. And I'm talking to the girl in the office, and she's, let me connect you to the warehouse foreman. So that's what she did. I'm talking to him, and I'm almost back to the interstate, and I done made my mind up that I was going to go the other way. They were confused on their directions. I went, oh boy, that bug hurt. Ow! And so I said, all right. So I'm talking to him on the phone, and I'm asking for directions. This warehouse manager, warehouse foreman, and he just ain't making no sense. The guy told, oh, there's a major fire over there. They see that little bit of black smoke? That's a fire. And because there's a little bit of black smoke, it ain't a field fire or anything like that. There's something else burning. That's probably on the interstate, to tell you the truth. Probably a vehicle fire. Anyways, this foreman is giving me directions and just not making not much sense. And then so what I did was I followed the directions, reversed it though. Literally, if it said make a right, I made a left. If it said make a left, I made a right. And sure enough, I ended up at that T in the road where the warehouse was. But on the way, I'm talking to this warehouse foreman, trying to get better direction, and he actually said something that made him the stupidest person on the planet. So I guess this guy could tell I was getting a little irritated with him or something, because of his lack of directions, or lack of being able to explain how to get to the warehouse that he's a foreman at. And then he said what made him the dumbest person on the planet. He said, listen dude, just because I work here doesn't mean I know how to get here. Yep, that's what he said. And then I was like, wow. He didn't say that. No, that didn't made you. I didn't say you just made yourself into the dumbest person on the planet, but I dang sure was thinking it. I mean, how can, but you gotta understand, up there in a lot of places they ride buses and stuff like that, and, so I had a lady give me directions almost to her house to turn me around to go back the other direction to get to the place she works at, because she only knew how to get there from her house. But she got me to her house, kind of to her house, to a Walmart actually. Anyways, but what I'm referring to is the dumbest person on the planet. One of our politicians, Jasmine Crockett, said this the other day. Just because you commit a crime, that doesn't make you a criminal. What she said, she is in very tight competition with Chuck Schumer and the warehouse foreman in Connecticut for the dumbest person on the planet. That's absolutely stupid. How stupid can you be? Just because you commit a crime, that doesn't make you a criminal. Woo! What a motard. Jasmine Crockett, you're a motard. Hate to hate to burst your bubble, but it's a fact. I think you're a motard. Well, that's going to be it for this one today, guys. Just let me know in the comments. Be sure to leave a comment. What do you think about Jasmine Crockett's intelligent remarks? Oh, well, that cracked me up. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it, man. Be sure to leave a thumbs up. That gives that middle finger to the YouTube algorithm. Like I said, leave a comment. Be sure to visit everybody in the description. Get you some raffle tickets. Help them and foster care abuse. Check out my Patreon if you can. I'd much rather you give your money to Forgotten Angels. Don't forget to buy a t-shirt. Oh, that's very important. Please buy a t-shirt. This is a heavy investment, and I'm a little paranoid about it. If you would, buy a t-shirt. There's more coming. If you don't like the ladies Flash a Stranger Today thing, there's going to be a Flash a Stranger Today. There's going to be all kind of stuff. Carry things that go, but I mean, it's on and on and on. If these t-shirts will sell. If they're not, I won't be able to do it. All right. Like I said, leave a thumbs up. Comment. Subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, you need to subscribe. It don't cost you a thing. It's just a way to be notified whenever I post a new video. Share this video. Share this video. Share it with everybody you know. Share it with people you don't know. Share it with everybody. That's going to be it, guys. You know how it goes. If you served, if you're currently serving in the military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, if you're in the healthcare industry, if you're a truck driver out there delivering the goods so we can have a good life, we appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Be safe out there. Carry things that go boom. And of course, ladies, Flash a Stranger Today.